Right here we have a new window motor. I needed this thing really bad. The calypso of my window just completely stopped working in the car, and I couldn't even get it up. I had to take the window motor out and just pull the window up so that I could wash the car. Yes, we are back on the Calypso again today. It's actually the same day that I shot the wheel video, but I need to put a window motor in this car. So I've already got the door panel off, and I also have the window motor out. Now this is a very simple task. It's not hard at all. One of the things that I want to talk to you guys about is right here. Look at this. Be careful if you're ever in here and you have to move wiring around and things like that. Be careful of where you put this stuff, because if you look right back there, there's a big gear, okay? And that thing moves and it will chew up anything in its path. Obviously these wires got in the way and they got chewed up. So I'm gonna repair these, but that's not what this video is about. I'm gonna show you just how easy and how simple it is to put this window motor in and get this thing back working. It is literally only gonna take us a couple of minutes. I picked this up from LMR. Here's our new window motor. You guys can run over there to LMR if you need anything like this. I think they're about 50 bucks, 55 bucks, something like that. But I'll put a link down below to these window motors for you. Also, it's a good idea to go ahead and pick up a pack of these. I think they're only 9 bucks, 10 bucks roughly. Pick up some of these if you're going to be taking your door panels off, because most of the time these are going to break, and they're very simple to put on. But if you don't have them, there's really good luck trying to go to the auto parts store to find the correct size. Sometimes you can find them, sometimes you can't. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So something you need to know, these things do not come pre-threaded. According to the instructions, you basically just have to make your own threads. That being said, let's go ahead and pop this motor in. And this is the way I recommend you do it. You go ahead and take your speaker out. Hopefully yours isn't all mangled up like mine, your speaker hole down here. But this is the best way to access this. This gear is going to engage with that gear that I just showed you guys earlier. So, very simple. Push it up in here. Make sure your gear's aligned and you can feel it click into place, right? So right there, this thing is in place, and it's that simple. Now we're just gonna start a screw. Look at that, right on in. You saw that there were no threads there, but this thing just goes right on in there. That's awesome. You want to go ahead and make sure all of your other holes are lined up before you tighten anything. Okay, so there's one. So there's 3 holes. There's one through this hole here, and there's one down here. I'm sorry I can't really get you guys in here any better than this, but just know it's a very simple process. Look at that. This thing just threads right in there. That's pretty cool. You wouldn't think it. Okay. And our last bolt is right there. There's something satisfying about a process like this. You know, something that just goes so smooth. These particular wires right here won't matter for what we're doing. Let's go ahead. Switch car on, cross our fingers. Look at that. Money. Look at that. Woo, I love it, guys. That thing has never ran so smooth. Now, since we've done that, this is a good opportunity to go ahead and grease everything up. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to show you guys what I use. Tons of different things out there that you can use. Use your favorite grease, lubricant, or whatever. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use. Now this is a little unorthodox, but I love this stuff, and it hangs around, right? It's good. Now, this is actually made by John Deere, and it's a graphite spray lubricant. It is some of the best stuff I have ever ran across. Now, obviously this is a spray, so you want to make sure your window is up, or else you're going to get it all over your window. But watch how easy this stuff works. And it coats. It's almost like paint. Now, typically you would run some type of grease here. They make stuff for this. But for me, I absolutely love this stuff. It works so good. You also want to grease this track right here. and right on top of this, okay? Trust me when I tell you, this stuff works wonders. It is awesome. Look at that. A couple more spots over here. Now what I'm going to do is just spray this edge of this gear. I'm going to go ahead and pop this door panel back on, and I'll show you guys exactly how you do this just in reverse. So real quick, I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about with these clips. As you can see, these things break off, and they are notorious for this. So all you have to do is pull the old broken ones out. There's a spot that they'll pull through. Grab this thing like this, and you just slide it in, okay? That's all that you're going to do. That's how simple this is, and that's going to make that door panel sit nice and flush, just like it's supposed to. Most of mine are actually pretty good. I only have a few that are broken, so I'm not going to replace all of them. Alright, so as you can see, I have my speaker in, I have this wire fixed here. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to set the door panel high and then pull it down behind the window, in between the window and this rail right here. So the first thing you need to do is go ahead and get your wires through, push this thing up high, and you will feel it go in. There you go, like that. Just tap this thing down into place, and then make sure all of your pins are lined up. And the way this works is it hooks inside of here and here. So you just want to feed these wires through here, like this. Tilt it up until these metal tabs go through those holes, like that. And once you get it tilted up, okay, just flip it up. And then the fun part is getting these bolts to go through these holes inside of the door panel. So sometimes that can be tricky. It all really just depends. Sometimes they'll go right in. Okay, there you go. Pop your other bolt in there. But save time right now, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what's next. Plug these in. Now this connection back here can get really tight. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. A lot of times this doesn't want to pack down in there good, so you just have to be careful, be patient with it. Put the skinny one in first. You can kind of tuck it back behind the door panel a little bit and give yourself enough room for the other connector. And you slide this on. Put all your screws back in, and that is it, guys. And there you have it. That's pretty much it. I'm going to finish putting all the screws and everything in this door panel. It's starting to get dark now. I do appreciate you guys watching. I hope this helps you out. I'm going to go ahead, wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching.